Woo! That was just for the people who were sleeping. Hopefully you wake up. But for the ones that's here that I know that's weak, you know what I'm saying? You gonna be here. You already up. I mean, I just had to let that out for the ones that sleep because, you know, they gonna get up out of here. But the ones that's up, y'all gonna stay here. So that wasn't even for y'all. Y'all about to get y'all's now. We gonna get right into it. Cause, all right, boom. CIA, you mean they up to stuff. We just gonna get right into it. Boom. Hold up. Let me show you. Got a couple videos. You know how we be with the editing. I'm not doing too much. That'll come later. We figuring it out.
That's not his real face.
Just trying to be consistent.
Believe me.
Need your attention, please.
I always gonna get an ad. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that.
They putting the truth in our face.
Has admitted on national Russian television that hip-hop was a
go.
psyop invented by the CIA in the 1980s.
I agree. 100% I agree. Hip-hop is crazy. And
Come
what
on.
it's done to communities and generations of people, man.
The agency has directed and financed household name artists like NWA, Dr. Dre, Jay-Z, and Kanye West. Now it says the government at the time spent big money, serious money, on this covert operation designed to corrupt the American youth to nihilist, anti-establishment, and anti-American ideologies and sow division in America. He explained in a half-hour broadcast. He said famous songs of the iconic hip-hop outfit NWA were even scripted by a team of war propagandists and psychologists of the CIA. Now, the nihilist and anti-establishment lyrics were intended to unleash a wave of cynicism towards authorities, glamorize the use of narcotics, and entice the youth with revolutionary counter-establishment ideas. Now, the retired CIA agent claims that social engineering PSYOP was extremely successful, particularly with left-learning young Americans who, according to Homestone, have been completely brainwashed with anti-American messaging. He says, quote-unquote, "We understood at the time that music was a powerful means of propaganda to reach the youth," explained Homestone. He says, "Our mission was to use teenagers to our advantage and turn Generation X into a decadent, pro-drug, and anti-establishment culture that would create uprisings and further division with society. We even infiltrated mainstream radio to promote their music and reach millions of people every day," he admitted visibly. Now, for many of us in the CIA, infiltrating the 1980s hip-hop scene was one of the CIA's most successful experiments of propaganda to this date, he acknowledged. He says, "You could say that Frankenstein's monster got up off the table and started goose-stepping." The retired CIA agent, who was granted a Russian residence permit in 2011, also claimed that Lear Cohen, commonly known as the tall Israeli who runs hip-hop, is a CIA asset, as are many of the household name artists he signed and promoted. He says, "When it comes to engineering culture, no one touches Lear Cohen," Homestead admitted. He says hip-hop artists signed and promoted by Cohen include Slick Rick, DJ Jazzy Jeff, The Fresh Prince, later known as Will Smith, Eric B., Rakim, De La Soul, Tribe Called Quest, Jay-Z, Kanye West, Migos, Young Thug. Some of these artists were tools of the CIA. Others are fully signed up assets, according to Homestone, who cited Jay-Z, who openly promotes his satanic beliefs, and the first black billionaire, and Dr. Dre as a CIA asset, who are untouchable and who have been handsomely rewarded by the elites. And I'll just stop there. But yeah.
Same people who own the labels own the prisons.
Literally the same people?
Literally the same people who own the labels own private prisons. The records that come out are really geared to push people towards that prison industry.
But they didn't make you write those lyrics.
It's not about making somebody write the lyrics. It's about being there as guardrails to make sure certain songs make it through and certain songs don't. Some records are made by committee, meaning record company guys sit around and tell the artists, this is hot, say that, do this. We're gonna have this guy write the lyrics. We're gonna have that. You have, the record company pushing the narrative. Some social engineering going on here to make sure those.
I stopped listening to drill music and any song that has to do with killing of our people. Enough is enough. How can we party to somebody rapping about killing you and somebody that looks like you? Kill an N-word this.
Straight up, man. Think about it, right? You go to the club and you dancing with some people for 3-4 hours at the club, listening to straight killer music, straight killer
Your
gun
spirit
music.
that you
I
feed
want
in
to
that,
shoot some stuff up music.
that junk
you
food.
drinking, you got
You know
the
what I mean?
spirits in you,
Those
and you
scraps.
think you're gonna go home safe.
It's not good for you.
You know, of course something's
Mind,
gonna
soul,
happen.
body.
It's just
Gotta align it all.
music is so influential.
That's
you
how
gotta
you
kind
be
of
whole
watch
for
what you
real.
listen to.
Kill a nigga this, kill a that, kill a nigga that, kill a nigga. Like, bro,
Trinity
the consciousness
real.
within our community needs to evolve. It was getting to me so bad because it went to the point where every time I saw a black person that looks like me, that's around my age group, I automatically think, like, okay, I have to clutch up. Or I have to, like, figure out, you know what I'm saying? I'm always kind of looking over my shoulder. Why, bro? Why? And to be honest, I don't feel the same when I see other races. I don't. I real life don't. So consciously, you know what you're doing, but subconsciously, you brainwashing yourself to look at yourself as a target. The same way that I look at that black person that looks like me is the same way that I look at myself. I might not admit it, but that's the same way that I look at myself. How much longer are we going to promote the killing of ourselves? How much longer are we going to keep saying this artistic expression? Anytime I hear any song that talks about killing a nigga, this killing, I stop it right away. We are the only group of people that rap about killing each other. We need to start holding ourselves accountable because I guarantee you, there's nobody else that's going to have our best interests at heart like we are going to have our best interests at heart. If you cannot rap about anything else but killing somebody that looks like me, killing somebody that looks like you are not the type of person that I want to support, nor are you the type of person that I want to listen to. Because there's
We
nothing
need
but
more
pure
like that.
garbage that's
Save
coming
this
out of
man.
your mouth.
Save this man. All right, boom. That was that. You know what I mean? That's that little info. Somehow I was able to get on TikTok as a guest, and I love that because I will never sign in. I will never have a TikTok. You know what I mean? I'm not doing that. No, I mean, listen, you do you. Do me. Let's see what this is. CIA financed hip-hop for social engineering to corrupt American youth and to sow division in America amidst ex-CIA agent. Is this what she was reading? Yeah, it's probably what she was reading. But y'all can see how like they all align for real. Like all of them, you mean? Most people in the media and celebrities nowadays, I mean, they all really tied in together. It's all being exposed now, so I ain't gonna say too much, you know what I'm saying? But point is, kings and queens, please be directed and not distracted. That's it. That's all I got to say. Ashe.